สิไปเดินเคียงทางเที่ยวงานแข่งเรือ ไป ង្ឃឹមឡើយតែប្រាប់ក្រានហើយក្រែងស្បើយក្នុងគ្រូមិនស្មើថ្ងៃមួយថ្ងៃដែលសោកកោដែលខ្លោចសាទុកខាទ្វេណូតែពីស្នេហ៍ប្រាប់ទៅនួនល្អធ្វើឲ្យស្នេហ៍ស្នងមិនពេញចិន្តាអូនស្អប់បងស្អប់ដល់ថ្នាក់ក៏បងមិនខឹងមិនប្រកាន់ឡើយតែសូមជប់ស្អប់បងទៅបានទេត្រានត្រើយឲ្យបងបានស្មើយខ្លាំងផងនឹមស្អប់ដល់ថ្នាក់នឹងក៏បងមិនខឹងមិនប្រកាន់ឡើយតែសូមជប់ស្អប់បងទៅបានទេត្រានត្រើយឲ្យបងបានស្មើយខ្លាំងផងនឹមសាក់សោនឹងใจណាទេហើយកុំបាត់ស្លាញ់ខ្ញុំដែរតែសូមជួបសោកខ្ញុំទៅសូមជប់ស្អប់បងទៅបានទេត្រានត្រើយឲ្យបងបានស្មើយខ្លាំងផងនឹម năng vô tàu đăng đăng cột kê nhầm tàu sang nhai ở kê quay quân bên nét in nó sang in mà là hết tàu ong quay chết mai mi mình cầm đất cho mà rít đánh cao rồi xót tha mơ lúc tay trước tao có cho lăng hai bằng vả xót tha solo ở rung khăn ai ở rung sốt nóc đằng màเอาอยู่ลอยทางไม่ติดเตามึงจะเล่าสลาเอาแกล้งติดจ้าติดจำลมสลับสำเนียงบัดไอ้ยังไม่กินหาอย่าจะมาจะเล่าอย่าจะมาไรตัดแก้วไปแก้วใจเอาดีสายอาคายนักเรียนออนสบายนักโยสับใจตอนเป็นไปมองเป็นอย่างไรริตราริตรับวิญญาณน้ำดำไปเอาบ้านสมรมและนักพวกชุ่มชุ่มรอเพื่อแต่ทั่วรมต้มอินนักไอ้จะรุกยมมันเห็นลูกหล่อนนุ่งกี
You got in 32? You don't go 32, huh? Yeah, I mean, you don't go 32, right? Up to here, there?
Oh, yeah, usually I do, but there's no 32 on the... I just grab whatever.
No, I'm saying, when you come here, when you...
I usually come 31, then I go to 32, then I leave.
Yeah, but since you got nothing, you don't go, right?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, I go home. This is my 5th run, too.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired. My legs are hurting me, man.
Yeah.
This is the lightest one I took.
Yep.
Hey, did you find the other tag? There was a tag on there. There was one tag for 31.
751?
Yeah.
I got it.
I'm good.
I got it, yeah.
Cool,
Because,
cool. I figured you did because there was all kinds of... I figured you had it. I said, man, Kelly had it.
No, I had it. Because I transferred the pallet and I put them on the bottom. When I picked it up, I missed one. I gotta have that one, so when I came over, I checked all the
which one it was. I said it said that.
Yeah.
I knew you had it because
I got it, yeah.
A whole truck I go now. You have to have it.
Yeah, I got it.
I knew you had it.
Yep. All right.
រងជាក្តីតបស្នងរាល់កំពុងឆ្លងលើលោកទាំងពីរជាក្តីតបស្នងដល់ចារឹងពីលើលោកទាំងពីរ
Needles.
Papa Murphy's presents a fresh take on fresh. Here's the deal. If it comes from a freezer, box, or bag, not fresh. Fresh means veggies that started the day as whole veggies. Cheese grated from a block, not poured from a bag. Dough that was floured just a couple hours ago. Fresh means we don't even have ovens. Because you have an oven. Home bake our most popular pizza, a large cowboy, topped with pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, and olives.
Yeah.
Just $11. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
I've got to get my car washed. This dirt is gonna do it. But I don't have no time today. I don't know what I do.
And I know this place right down the road.
Quick car wash.
I'll be inside, let's take a ride and watch this sun and shine. Just come and see, I guarantee your mind will steal the show.
Come on, quick
Don't drop that dirty car.
car wash.
They'll have you looking sharp. Come on.
Let's be honest, voting can be a bit of a hassle. I have good news. You now have more days and more ways to vote. Starting this year, residents living in Sacramento County will get 11 extra days to vote in person, so you can avoid long lines and choose to vote around your schedule. Plus, in May, every single registered voter in Sacramento County will receive a ballot in the mail. You can fill out your ballot and vote without ever leaving your house. For more information, visit www.sacramento.vote.
Broadcasting from the Sacramento Republic FC Studios, KHKAM and HD, KNCI HD3, Sacramento. This is Sports AM 40, KHTK, we do sports.
team reigning on the parade of the Sacramento Republic. They lead 4-0. Commerce Chronicle Dave with you here, and maybe now that seemingly, as we knock on whatever is next to us, cross our fingers, our connection is going to hold. Maybe that will be the difference maker in the second half.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Either this is going to be the most embarrassing night in Republic history, or this is going to be the most amazing night in Republic history. So if you're tuning in right now, you may just be tuning in to the greatest comeback we've ever seen in Republic history.
In USL history.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you, right now they just had this contest going on while we were at break, where they pulled 3 people from the audience. I don't know, they were about halfway between the midfield line and the box, and all they had to do was kick the ball in the net, and there's no goalie. They just had to kick the ball in the net. They all missed.
I think it's kind of just a reflection of the whole night, unfortunately. Now, speaking of winners, you did have some winners here before the game, the big Sports 11 40 contest with the Republic.
Yes, it was an absolute blast. Sports 11 40, the Republic, and of course our friends over at Miller Coors Soul Beer put together a contest over the last couple months, and the winners got a tour of the stadium from yours truly, and you never know with these contests who's going to win. And I've done a couple tours over at Golden One Center. We've done this before. We've had sometimes occasionally you'll get winners and you're like, oh God, really? This is perfect. It was a dad and his 3 little kids, 2 sons and a little girl, all between the ages I think of 6 and 9. 6 and 8 maybe. I mean, it's boom, boom, boom. And their eyes were pie plates wide open. Took them all around the perimeter, let them sit in the seats where the players sit, took pictures. They got scarves from the Republic, and they got VIP bands. So they got, right now as we speak, they're over there front row in the VIP section watching the game. That's the good news. Unfortunately, every single time I've given little kids a tour of Papa Murphy's Park, we've been down 4-0 in the first half. So I don't know if we're going to do that one again anytime soon. Yeah. But the bottom line is, what's great about sports, one of the many things, is the ability to connect with the kids, and it's great for me and anybody who's, older now, growing up as a fan of sports. Watching those kids and knowing that they're making memories and we're taking pictures, that I think we made 3 soccer fans, 3 Republic fans for life, and that's really what it was all about. So it was a really good time. I wish we could do that before every game.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, obviously you come out here, you want to see the team win, but when you come out here, it's an overall experience, right? And the fans still find ways to have good times, even if the team isn't playing at their best.
Right.
Again, who knows, second half, what could happen here inside Papa Murphy's Park, where the Republic's only lost 1 time all season long. I mean, we know about the success inside this place, the magic of Papa Murphy's Park. Well, it's going to take a Houdini act here in the second half to get things back for Sacramento, no doubt.
Well, and it looks like, and until further notice, I'm going to go ahead and take a flying leap and say this is going to be a loss tonight. The other loss this year, we'll remember, they were up 2-0 versus Reno, and that in itself was embarrassing, as Reno scored 3 goals in the second half. This is 4 goals in the first half, and the Republic have had trouble holding leads. Really what the second half is about now, and if I'm Simon Elliott, I don't know what he said, but I know that probably a good portion of it was unprintable and words that people say in New Zealand that we don't know about.
And I'm thinking there's probably some substitutions coming our way.
I would imagine so. Part of me actually doesn't, you're right, that is probably what he did. Part of me would completely understand if he didn't make a single substitution, said, you know what, guys, you got us in this mess, you're going to get us out. But I will say that if I'm Simon, what I'm telling these guys is, hey, listen, don't worry about winning this game. You guys already screwed that up. This is all about pride and heart, and as far as you're concerned, this is a 0-0 match. We'll see what you do in the second half.
All right, let's look at the Republic starters for the second half. They're brought to you by USA. Kevin Allemon will start here in the second half with Shannon Gomez, Mitchell Painter, there's a standing O going on right now, Dave, and I didn't what's going on within Papa Murphy's.
I believe they're 5 years of glory. They're introducing some original players with the Republic. And I believe Justin Braun is in the house tonight.
Justin Braun is here tonight.
So I would imagine that's what that was. Although with our headphones on, I did not get to see either.
A nice moment in the crowd, obviously something to cheer for.
I don't know if you caught this either while all that was going on. I know you're about to do the starters here. Kevin Aleman, it looks like, is in for Luis Espino. So you were right, there was a substitute.
And Justin Schmidt came out of the game in the first half full. Seiler came in for him. Schmidt was hurt in the first half. So Yuri Mariosic is out there. Jaime Villarreal, of course, Josh Cohen in the goal. Mitchell Tater on the back line. Cameron Owasa still on the front line for the Sacramento Republic. And Vilyan Bijev, who did not play on Wednesday, out there to start the second half for the Republic as well. He had too many cards, yellow cards added up, accumulation, kept him out of the game on Wednesday. He's back tonight. So those are some of the starters again here in the second half, brought to you by U.S. Bank. And again, the Republic trailing 4-0. We are underway as Los Dos, as if they are going from our left to our right. As we look at it here, high atop the press box at Papa Murphy's Park. That is the north side to the south side if you're looking at it. And there's a lot of haze here tonight. And of course, so many fires going on, and you can kind of see that settling here as the lights in full effect. The kind of the haze over Papa Murphy's Park as the second half commences here. Sacramento now in control of it as they throw it on the offensive side. Trying to get something going. They need to get it going in a hurry. They get down by 4 goals. Los Dos gets it back. They'll attack along the near side. Miguel Aguilar handling for the Galaxy. Works it back over to Zanga. And again, the Galaxy, of course, affiliated with the MLS LA Galaxy. And it's interesting because, I mean, they get a lot of players who go back up and down. So you get to see sometimes top-line players with this club.
Well, I would imagine after tonight's performance, a lot of these players
might be going back up. Good point there. The ball thrown into the box by Aguilar, but the Republic able to control, at least momentarily. Los Dos gets it back. And they've had a lot of offensive possession time. They have possessed it 59% in the first half. Ball kick near side, and now knocked out of bounds by Mitchell Tater. As Ethan Zubak yet to get up for the Galaxy.
Just to underline the point, too, this is a Galaxy team that is about as in the playoffs as you and I are. They're 6-12, 6-12-5.
14th out of 17 teams in the Western Conference.
And you got a Republic team that is trying to knock on the door of first place in the Western Conference.
Yep, just 4 points out of first.
With 1 loss on the year. And they're down 4-0 at home. So to say this is a surprise, to say this is an embarrassment, to say, I mean, listen to the crowd. Trust me, guys, we have our mics on, and we have our crowd mics on. I will say this, Republic fans are amazing, and I don't see anybody having left the building yet, but it's just bad.
It's been bad. Ball in the box. Aguilar, deflected by Villarreal. He'll kick it out of harm's way. Tried to flick it up for Bijev. It's knocked back by Los Dos. We're in the 49th minute of play here at Papa Murphy's Park. It's LA 4 and Sacramento 0. All thrown up the near flank to Aleman. He'll track it down. Aleman inserted in the second half. As the ball knocked out of bounds, Shannon Gomez will race up to throw it in for the Republic. Skips it to Villarreal. Jaime with some room. Touches it to the midfield for the captain, Hall. Hall flicks it out far side. And now a left-footed entry into the box. It's bounced by Owasa, put down, but he couldn't get the right foot on it. It's kicked out by Los Dos. Bijev gets it back, puts the left footer on it, and a great save by the goaltender, knocking it over the crossbar as Bijev was right on line. It'll set a corner kick, and maybe that'll get some energy for the Republic.
Bijev with a cracker right in the middle. Sylvester with his hands on it. Bounced off him, he's going to have some tingling.
Yeah, great save by Sylvester. It's a corner kick too high. And knocked out of bounds, but it was touched by LA. It will set a corner kick to the far side now for the Republic.
But this is just what you need. You know, coming out of the first half, a little too much time spent to open up those first couple of minutes on the Republic defending side. You need the ball here.
Corner kick whistled.
A little too much pushing and shoving there.
Referee trying to break things up.
I'm going to be honest with you, Scott. I don't really have a problem at this point. I don't want to see anybody injured. I don't want to see anything dirty, but I don't mind seeing a little pushing and shoving at this point. If I'm the Republic, I need to get a little bit sassy right now.
We got to see some fight.
Absolutely. I just want to see heart out of these guys over this final 40 minutes.
Do it. The second attempt at the corner from the far side.
Not for nothing, sorry, Scott, but that was a well-placed corner, too.
Sure was. Second one, bending towards the net, and it's blocked out by the keeper. Los Dos within outside the 18, now controlled by Sacramento. They'll kick it all the way back on the other side to Cohen, and now Cohen throws it back up front side. And you know Sacramento's going to be pressing.
Have to. What are they going to do? Give up a goal?
Choice. Exactly. Ball in the box. Villarreal trying to track it down. Right along the goal line. It goes out of bounds, and it'll set a third Sacramento corner kick here early in the second half.
Again, you know, you miss 100% of shots you don't take here. This is what they need to do.
Short kick to Villarreal, lobs it into the box, headed out by LA. Gomez controlled, and he'll give back to Hall. Sacramento has dominated possession in the second half. Hall, a line drive on the ground. Silvestre scoops it, going down to the ground himself to pick it up. And now some fight there is Kevin Aleman mixing it up.
Well, knocked down. The defender tried to help him up twice. Aleman pushed his hand away and then gave an extra shove on the way up. And again, you know, you want sportsmanship, that's fine, but at the same time, let's not be friends for the second half.
Now a trip call against Mariosic. There we go against Aguilar at midfield.
And I think Ishmael Pekmic, the referee, is going to be very aware of this at this point. That's one danger when you have a blowout, especially a blowout on the road, too. You're going to see tempers flare. You're going to see frustrations boil over. And I think Pekmic right now is having a conversation. Looks like is that Aleman I see down there? That's the second time he's been wrapped up. Aleman coming in this game and just trying to fire everybody up.
Yep, another sellout crowd here tonight at Papa Murphy's Park. It's a comfortable evening here. It was hot today, but very nice here right now in the capital city. Bijev with it, flicks it out on the far flank for Horde. Horde boots it into the Tower Bridge Battalion over the crossbar.
I think he felt like the battalion was a little lacking in energy, wanted to get them involved.
Might have been showing off his football kit in there, perhaps. Not too far away. Actually, high school football started already.
Yes.
College and NFL. The regular season not far away. Near side with it, Aguilar. Comes back to the middle now. Dumps it into the box. Couple of LA players there, but a sliding kick out by Tietzer, saving the day momentarily. And now we'll have a penalty against Los Dos. Or a foul. Correction. Not a penalty. As Tainer, free kick, throws it up the field. Tracking it down onside is Awasa. Awasa left of the 18, dumps back to Gomez. Gomez kicks it over to the far side of the field. Handling it, Horde. Horde dumps it into the box. It's headed towards Gomez. Gomez. His shot on goal deflected and now kicked out of bounds by the Galaxy. There'll be a throw-in near side. As we're going to have a substitution for LA. As Aguilar is going to check out of the contest. And coming in, Jonathan Hernandez, a midfielder. Aguilar on the ground. And I'm not sure if it's an injury or a cramp.
Looks like it might be a cramp. Getting up, rubbing it down.
Gonna walk off on his own power to the LA bench. Again, we are in the 55th minute of play now. It's 4-0 LA. Season ticket members, renew your 2019 Republic FC membership now and continue with exclusive benefits, including the behind-the-scenes access, maximum flexibility, and members-only discounts. Renew tonight and get 10% off your 2018 playoff tickets and a Republic FC member car magnet. Renew tonight at StackRepublicFC.com/renew. Ball thrown in by Sacramento. Gomez with it. Flicks it back to Oliver. Works it up top to Villarreal. Villarreal and a bender at the right foot into the box. It's headed out of bounds by LA, but another corner kick for Sacramento. And when you get this many set pieces, usually you can do something good.
Yeah, and Jaime Villarreal is doing exactly what needs to be there. That was a beautiful bender into the box. Villian Bijev, that was intended for him, and that's right in his wheelhouse on the right side. Defended well, but again, you put it in the box, you knock on the door enough, someone's going to open it.
Bijev bends it away from the goal. It's kicked back out to Bijev. Tracks it down, puts it on the line, and he scores! And the Republic are on the scoreboard in the 56th minute as a scorcher by Bijev beat Hamilton to the near post.
And you see the Republic grab the ball, take it back to midfield, and say, all right, that's one. Now, I believe, was that Adam Moffat that grabbed that? I couldn't see who had it. But either way, take the ball back to midfield, place it there, and say, all right, that's one. Let's go. Let's do this. And it was Bijev with the cross, Villarreal with the tap. And I'm glad Jaime Villarreal got that tap in because, as we talked about, that was a beautiful bender intended for Bijev. Bijev returned the favor to him, and that's exactly what needs to happen. Okay, it's a 3-0 game now, 4-1. You get my point. It's a 3-0 game. You've got plenty of time. If they scored 4 on you, you can score 4 on them. That's 1 down, 1 to go. Yeah, 1 down, 3.
No, sometimes that first goal is the toughest one to get.
Correct.
And now that they've got some momentum, let's see if they can capitalize on it. They have the ball back again on the attack. Bijev far side ball kicked out of bounds. But you can feel the sense of urgency, and now the Republic with a little momentum.
Well, and here's the thing. Crowd's woken up now.
Yep.
Crowd's woken up. They're aware. If, you don't want to get greedy here, if the Republic were to score again, this crowd's going to go to level 10. If they were to score after that, the crowd will go to level 80,000, and then it's on till the end of the match.
If you can just put pressure on them, get another goal, get within 2, and then LA starts feeling footsteps.
Sports are a game of runs. Doesn't matter the sport.
Gomez with it near side. Throws it along the line for Alemán. Alemán now touches it over to Mariasic. Back to Alemán, back to Mariasic. Low to shoot that time, and LA takes it away. Sacramento wanted a foul call, did not get it, and now on a counter, here comes Los Dos. Ball centered to the middle with space. Kicked over just outside the box. Just outside the 18. Ball maneuvered now along the box to the left, and finally a takeaway by Villarreal. Let's see if Sacramento can counter back now that they turn it over at midfield.
I'll tell you what, Sacramento got out of that. But that defensive communication, lack thereof, I did not like that at all. That was a lot of scrambling. That was a lot of miscommunication. They got a little bit lucky there. They've got to do better in this defensive third.
Yeah, there was a lot of numbers that LA had, and now Galaxy player down, and the crowd not buying it. And the penalty called against the Republic.
Well, a lot of times, too, the crowd will look to the players to see how they feel. And Kevin Alemán, who has come in and just absolutely fired this team up, he's not having it. He's gesturing at the players. Now here come the other Republic players coming over, wanting to have a conversation. They're not buying it whatsoever. And that's something you're just going to see in soccer. It's a way to stop the momentum. Hey, let's and I have no way of knowing if he's really hurt or not, but you do see that. Hey, let's go ahead and drop down, roll around for a while, and see what happens.